Hello, and thank you for joining us today. We're at World Hydrogen Week in Copenhagen, which is a World Hydrogen Leaders Conference which is owned by S&P Global Commodity Insights. My name is Matthew Hodgkinson, and I'm an analyst in our hydrogen analytics team, and I'm joined today by Ditte Bilgrav, who is from Force Technologies. So Ditte, could you tell us a little bit about yourself and what Force Technology is doing in the hydrogen energy transition space, please?
My name is Ditte Bangsgaard. I'm a materials scientist working at Force Technology. We are a Danish research and technology organization, and we've assisted all energy transitions from oil and gas to offshore wind and now power to X. So we work with materials, we work with NDT welding, testing to make the green transition safe.
Great, thank you very much. So in addition to what the Force Technologies is doing in the space, could you perhaps give us a bit of an overview as to what materials are important for the hydrogen industry and also for the energy transition overall?
Definitely. So most of you might have heard about hydrogen embrittlement. So that's how this small molecule makes strong steel structures brittle and make them crack in the end. So that's something to avoid. And then we have the leak aspect. So all the materials that are not metals, when they're combined in a component, well, they might leak. So the whole aspect of what is hydrogen ready, when is a component safe to use in a Power-to-X facility, that is some of the questions that we try to answer.
And when you're talking about the components that you use in a hydrogen facility, could you maybe provide us with a few more details about what kind of components that you look at specifically, and also maybe what Force Technology is looking to do as well with them?
Oh yes. So the whole aspect of repurposing, reusing existing infrastructure for hydrogen, that's a big aspect. So there we don't have the option of designing from scratch. So we cannot choose new materials. We have to work with what we have. And in that aspect, it's about mechanical stresses, loads in the system, restricting those to avoid cracks, and also looking at how the plant works, pressure cycling and things like that. If it's a new facility, it's more about the assessing materials, testing for fitness for service, because right now you don't have one uniform harmonized way of defining the hydrogen ready concept for a valve, for example.
Thank you very much. You also, in your introduction, mentioned aspects of safety. Safety is obviously a very important thing that's covered by a lot of companies and is going to be very important in energy transition. Could you perhaps maybe enlighten us a bit with what Force Technologies are doing when it comes to safety aspects of the hydrogen market?
Definitely. From a risk assessment perspective, we cover all phases of our projects, from QRA to maintenance and so forth. From a simulation perspective, we have the option of simulating sensor positioning, leaks, how they disperse, when does a mixture become explosive, when is it safe. So that's some of the things that we do to assist the safe transition.
Okay, thank you very much. And then the final question I wanted to ask is, what do you think are the main challenges going forward for the energy transition in general, and potentially focus especially on the hydrogen market and the readiness for uptake with those materials?
Well, right now we're at a stage where we're moving from first to market to proving feasibility, avoiding downtime, and the experience from industry is that components do leak. So ensuring lifetime, ensuring reliability of plants, that's a big aspect. And of course, the balance between being conservative so things are safe, but not increasing the cost of green hydrogen too much, that's a big challenge.
Yeah, I think costs are going to be one of the biggest challenges for green hydrogen going forward as well. So thank you very much for joining us today. The work that you're doing is very important for the development of the industry and in terms of infrastructure. Thank you very much for watching this, and we hope to see you again soon and dialing into some of the other videos that we'll be putting up on our website during World Hydrogen Week. Thank you very much.